Celtics defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers, gave them a nice spanking. The thing is, leading up to the game, you hear sayings from Tyronn Lue. I urged the front office not to trade Kyrie Irving. Dude, stop lying, stop lying, stop lying. Because when they're going to trade players, coaches are in on the decisions, and when they're making those kind of deals, they're asking the coach, "How do you think this will fit with the personnel? What do you think about this?" They're not just gonna trade a player without asking the coach or letting the coach in, because the GM hires the coach. So they're hand in glove fit. They're working in tandem. Coach says, "Hey, I need some small forward." GM, okay, I'm gonna go try to look for him. That's how it works. Tyronn Lue's like, "I'm not urging, I never urged." Come on, man, cut it out, cut it out. Because the first deal, a lot of people tend to forget. They tried to trade Kyrie Irving to the Phoenix Suns, and a three-way trade, I would end up getting Paul George, and I think Kevin Love would have went somewhere as well. So I'm surprised Kevin Love isn't pissed about that or whatever. But I guess he's more relaxed, he's more laid back. He understands that it is a business, and he understands that he's replaceable. LeBron's not replaceable, but he is. Kyrie's not replaceable, but he is. You know what I'm saying? So Kevin Love is more laid back about the whole situation. I'd have been pissed. I'm like, "You got me in trade rumors? Okay, well, trade me now. Get me out of here now. I know we could play for. I could play for a championship anywhere. I already got a chip. Even though if he didn't contribute or whatever, he still has a chip. Kyrie still has a chip. But what kills me about the whole situation is they still keep bringing up what happened with Kyrie and LeBron. What was the problem? Why couldn't they stay together? Why is Kyrie chasing this without LeBron? Why are you asking these questions? Why is this still pertinent to you? Guys, everybody's moved on. Isaiah Thomas came back, got standing ovation. Cavs seem to be happy with their trade package. Celtics are happy with the trade package, even though, they're first in the East, and they don't even have Gordon Hayward. So imagine when Gordon Hayward comes back, most likely next year, they're going to be even better than what they're playing now. So everybody's supposedly happy with their trade package. You still keep asking LeBron what they're talking about. You still, what happened. You still asking Kyrie. Like, let it go. Let it die. Like, they went to 3 straight finals. They did enough for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So like the Kobe and Shaq thing, where people ask, "How many rings would you guys win?" Whatever. But I remember when they broke up, it wasn't so smothering. Like, it wasn't like, what happened? What happened? Did he cheat? Did he sleep with your girl? It's just too much. Stephen A. Smith came out with a story how it was practice and Kyrie Irving wasn't pushing up the ball. He was like, "I'm going to get my shot regardless," and how him and Tyronn Lue never had a sense of respect, whatever, which also, that story goes against Tyronn Lue saying, "Oh, I never urged him to trade Kyrie." Because at the end of the day, everybody disrespects Tyronn Lue, from LeBron James down. But I guess Tyronn Lue looked at Kyrie like, "Man, if you don't sit your little fight out, I'm gonna get you traded." Because at the end of the day, you gotta understand there are egos in the league, especially with coaching. So all these stories coming out about what happened, whatever, nobody cares anymore. Like, I don't care, because at the end of the day, we all see how LeBron left many years ago to go to Miami, came back. We saw how people have been traded. Isaiah Thomas got traded. There's no loyalty in this business. Like, when are we gonna get over it? When are we gonna get over these false relationships? Durant and Westbrook broke up or whatever. Oh my God, I thought they were brothers. There's no loyalty in this business. All it is wins and losses, championships and no championships. That's all it is when it boils down to it. They're like, the NBA is a family. They're a family after you guys retire. Everybody's cool. Everybody's laughing, chalking it up. But in the thick of it, there's no loyalty. There's no friendships, no nothing. Stop asking LeBron James questions. He has bigger problems. Cavs lost three straight, or 3 of the last 4. And, they're saying that they don't know who they are. Duh, you don't know who you are because you just gave away. You guys forced the guy out that used to get you 15, 16 in the quarter, and Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving did something for the Cavs, that a lot of people just tend to overlook. He scored the basketball. The name of the game is to score the basketball. Score the basketball. Points. Whoever ends up with the most points at the end of the game wins. Kyrie Irving did a big service for the Cavs in those 3 straight years. that they went to the finals in the 3 straight seasons. So when people are like, he doesn't pass, he's not a good this, he's not good that. Now you see, because you look at the Cavs, they really don't have an identity. Those 3 years, they had somewhat of an identity. Play good defense, rebound, Kyrie, LeBron, get the ball, score. That was it. It was like, let's go. Like, that's it. Now it's like LeBron, integrate. Kevin Love, like, what are we doing now? Like, before it was like, boom, boom, let's go. You know, these 3 things: rebound, defense, Kyrie, LeBron, score. That's it. You knew that. You already knew that. They won a championship with that formula. So now you're looking at everything. You're like, what are we looking at? Like, one day they're good, next day they're off. You know what I'm saying? What the F are they doing out there? And that's the problem. That's the problem. But all of that comes from all that inner turmoil that was going on with the GM, Tyronn Lue, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. Guy gets traded in the summer. You can't come out the next 2018, the next year, matter of fact. Oh, I didn't want this guy to. Are you silly? Like, we all can read through that, so cut it out. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm not here for it. And Celtics ain't either. Look, they capitalized off that mistake. You know what I'm saying? You got a team that goes to 3 straight finals. That's a team you got to keep together. Like, you got to figure out a way, you know, separate locker rooms, whatever the case. Same thing with, like, Kobe and Shaq. If Kobe and Shaq won 3 straight titles, they had to figure out something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're always looking at what if, whatever. But here's the thing. The longer your team stays together, the easier things kind of become. Like, you saw that with the 96 Bulls, the three-peat Bulls. They won 3 straight titles. They had the formula. The other 3 straight titles, they had a formula because the core stuck together. You look at those Lakers teams, they won all those championships. Core stuck together. Celtics teams, core stuck together. When guys start branching off and egos start getting involved, that's when things get messed up. And that's what happened with the Cavs, and that's why they don't know who they are. But don't worry about it, because the East is too weak. It's not a place where if you don't know who you are, that's gonna hurt you. It's a place of discovery when it comes to basketball. Paul George coming out, and he said that it wasn't a big deal for him to say that he wanted to play for his hometown or whatever, because the Indiana Pacers made a big deal about it the way that he said it. And in my opinion, he did the right thing by alerting them and letting them know how he felt about playing in Indiana. It's cold. My team sucks, and I don't think that us together were a good fit. So he didn't do anything wrong there. He did what you're actually supposed to do. So the fact that Indiana tried to come back and crucify him about it was kind of stupid. It was ridiculous. Somebody doesn't want to be with you. They're letting you know up front and ahead of time so you can make the proper preparations to replace them. Point blank period. He did what he had to do. And generally, Paul George seems like a straightforward person. But in another aspect, he's not. We all know his history with the whole strippers joint or whatever. We're not going to go too much into that. But he said with OKC, it's not championship or bust. There's no way in hell you could believe that. It is championship or bust. If the Oklahoma City Thunder cannot make it to the Western Conference Finals, win the Western Conference Championship, or make it to the NBA Finals or win NBA Finals, if they can't win anything, if they get dusted the first to second round, he's out of there. He might entertain a 1 or 2 year deal, but there's just too many things that are going against OKC. Number one, he sees the treatment of the star players in Oklahoma City Thunder. He saw that Durant left due to the issues with Westbrook, but moreover, issues with the organization. They lost Kevin Durant. They traded Serge Ibaka. They lost James Harden. They had a team that could, for 5-6 years, go to the NBA Finals, and they broke it up over a measly $3 to $4 million over the life of a contract. They're too cheap. He knows if he stays in that market, they're not going to pay him. Secondly, he knows that if he stays in the market, he doesn't win, they're just going to say, see, Paul George, he can't win. He's not that guy. He's not that deal. You know what I'm saying? Westbrook is taking too many shots. It's always going to be an issue with either him and Westbrook, him and management, or him with his money. So he's not going to stay due to that reason. So when he's like, it's not championship or bust, it is championship or bust. Because if you win a championship, then you're like, okay, well, I can't really leave. We just won a chip. It doesn't make sense to leave. Let's try to run the table again. But when you've never been to a finals, and you're in an organization where everything's in flux and you don't know the direction of the organization, and they're a cheap organization at that, it is championship or bust. Because he's getting offers, he's gonna get offers from the Lakers. They're gonna pay him buku bucks, and even if he's not winning right away, he still can rely on that salary, that cachet in LA, and moreover, most people aren't expecting anything of LA for the next 2 or 3 years. So, but if they get Paul George and they're able to, potentially get LeBron James, we're not gonna say that they're gonna get him, but let's just say that's an option. Get LeBron James. Now we're talking. Now we're talking something where you could build on. Now we're talking about a team that could potentially compete. Because if you're gonna get your ass kicked by the Warriors every single year, it doesn't make sense to stay in Oklahoma City where there's tornadoes, no nightlife, cheap owner, and friction between, your players. Sometimes they go on a win streak and they lose 3 or 4 straight. There's no sense to staying there when you could lose to Golden State Warriors or the Houston Rockets in LA, get paid, stay in your hometown, familiarity. So it's a no-brainer. He's not talking about it's not championship or bust. He's being disingenuous. It is championship or bust, because that's how it would be for me. He's a 1-year rental. What is he? If he was a free agent, do you think he would sign to OKC? No, definitely not. Nobody would, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, Russell Westbrook, he's an admirable man, because you can see that he takes care of who takes care of him. OKC took care of him. He's taking care of OKC by staying there. But Paul George saying it's not championship or bust, that's a damn lie. I think at this point in his career, where there are a lot of doubts about him as a franchise player, yes, it is championship or bust. And that's just the bottom line. That's the bottom line.